This Sunday evening, Spencer Carberry and Mike Sullivan matching wits. Washington, second game in as many nights on the road. Rangers were busy last night, victorious.
And the young guy, Leonard, Joe, some line shuffling against the Rangers here tonight in back-to-backs.
Protas moves in and fires. Quick makes that save. Left a juicy rebound there in the slot. Chisholm puts an arm bar out there. Cooley takes it for a ride, settles and fires. Lindgren made the stick save.
That's a good first save there. That was through a little bit of a screen.
This one's played into the corner. Dylan Strome defensively, making sure that former cap Taylor Radish couldn't get to the goal. Panarin lets it fly, deflected, and Lindgren makes a pad save. Dylan Strome takes an awful lot of offensive zone draws. He'll dig in against Lafreniere. Set piece here and a backhand twister right on. Strome kicked out of there by Quick. Carl 5-on-5 down low for Cooley. Off the cycle, JT Miller turns. Schneider waits. Sends a wrister there that's punched out of play by Lindgren. McMichael waiting on the wall. Carlson towards the cage, rejected by Morgan. Turnaround drive. Quick made the save on Beauvillier.
And it actually was a 2-on-0.
Sherry waits. Drifts it below the goal line. JT Miller, the Ranger captain. Long wrister Gavrikov stopped by Lindgren. Wild scramble in front. Still free for the Ranger attack.
Down in the capital zone, just on their last shift. Here's the opportunities. And watch Miller come in there. It looked like he had a chance to elevate that puck, but he was on his backhand. Didn't get it up into the wide open net. Another look. It all stems from their point shots, much like the Capitals played last night.
On top to Gavrikov. Long-range wristers deflected over the top of the goal. Gavrikov again. Muscled by Dubois. Miller, great rotation play. Lindgren made the stop on Cooley.
Holding the line. Their next opportunity right in the slot to Cooley. Great stop off the shoulder.
Vakanainen with room. Lava closing. A snapshot that's off the shin pads. Affair of art.
And notice how quickly they're turning up the puck. They go from D to forwards as fast as any team.
Lava's long wrister deflected and hit the post. Up close and personal with 13 in the blue as he clears. On through Panarin. 2-on-1 with Zibanejad. Panarin for Zibanejad. Strong Lindgren. Magnificent.
And tremendous flexibility. Look at the shake and bake by Panarin. Going across to Zibanejad. And he doesn't miss those too often when he plays the Caps. Right side of the screen. There's a stop. In the catching minute, Charlie Lindgren, the save of the season so far.
Ovechkin, 2-on-2. Alex leans in. Drops one behind his back to Beauvillier. Up top it comes Chisholm's wrister, deflected wide and Quick. 0-0, we carry along. Deflection. Scoop! Beauvillier.
You could see that develop all the way up here. Ovi was thinking to shoot the puck, but then he saw Beauvillier, and it ramped up off his stick under the bar. No chance for Jonathan Quick. Watch Ovi gather. Look at what he's seeing, and sees Beauvillier come around the net. Finds his stick, and all Beauvillier has to do is put his stick on the ice. And there it is. Over the left shoulder, the blocker's side. Under the bar, the Caps have a 1-0 lead here in the second.
Anthony Beauvillier played his first ever NHL. 82 seconds for Washington shorthanded. Fox midpoint. Lafreniere gets adjusted. Rotate to Miller. Swat it there. Bang, bang, play rattles around and out. Panarin doesn't take it. Through the seam. Lafreniere shrugged away by Lindgren. That was rattling around his headgear.
Yeah, caught him right under the right part of that mask.
Zibanejad offers out wide. Good coverage there for Roy. He's lost both of his gloves. In a spot of bother there at the tail end. Lafreniere closing. A blocker save for Lindgren.
He's holding his left wrist.
Quick was waiting with a poke check. So too was Borgen.
Yeah, Borgen was lucky to stay with him. It looked like he had some time and space around him.
Panarin's wrister deflected. Lindgren able to fight that off. Rebound loose. Backhand block. Faravari jumped in there to play goal.
Yeah, because that hit.
Set piece, Panarin blocked by Wilson. Rebound loose. Wilson fires to the empty cage. It goes wide as the horn sounds. Charlie Lindgren out to congratulate Tom Wilson on his bravery there.